What's good, family? What's good? It's your boy, Damon, up in the building. Bro, that was a close one. That was a close one, family. But guess what? Y'all know me. Even though I complain, I hoop, I holler all the time. But guess what? Hey, a dub is a freaking dub, baby. You know what time it is. I got to play. I'm sorry. Bro, shout out to the Atlanta Hawks. I'll take this dub, man.
Switch that V6 for the EV. Ride around my city. You should come right with me, yeah. Feel me if you hear me sip. Water like a fish sip. I water to the gillies, yeah. This a new wave, this a takeover. Do it for the future, time to get a world of makeover. Time never stops, no the timing is not. Time to clean up the block. Streets been a mess. How can I breathe? Smoke in the air, pure gasoline. I see the news, see what you read. Change gotta come, put that on me and watch me educate. Yeah, we been could've started, but it's never late. Do it for my kids, yeah, let's set it straight. Do it for your kids, gotta set it straight. It's time to regulate. We need change now. We need solar, we need EV in the game now. Make it changes so the earth we know can stay around.
Bruh. Let me tell y'all something, man. And then I'm gonna bring the homie analyst up in the building. Let me tell y'all something, man. I sit here on Twitter and I say the same. I realize I really say the same stuff over and over again on Twitter. It's like, you already know we gonna trick off that third quarter, bro. It's clockwork. It's clockwork that we will trick off. And every game I put the same thing. Hopefully we come out motivated and play hard in the third quarter. Because we was up 15 in the third. And they almost tied the game by the end of the quarter. Why can't this team? I understand NBA teams make runs. I understand that. But we up 15. Why we couldn't end the quarter up 8? Okay. And then you get to the fourth quarter. And I said it on Twitter. I said, I've been here before, man. Just like the San Antonio game. Here come the fourth quarter. And we let them take the lead. What is wrong with this team? Bruh. It's just a roller coaster ride with this team, man. It's a roller coaster ride with this team. Every game, it's a roller coaster ride, bro. You're up 1, you're happy, you're celebrating. 2 minutes later, they didn't let the team cut the lead to 2. Like, bro, come on, man. I ain't even gonna front. We be struggling. Defensively, we struggle. We got the Bulls next too, man. That's a must win, bro. That's a must win. The Bulls are right on our ass, dog. They right on our ass. And then listen, man. Quinn Snyder. Bro, what are you thinking, Quinn Snyder? The only play they can make is to the basket. Why you should have had Jalen Johnson under the basket, dummy. Not guarding the inbound. And then look what happened. JaVale attacks the rim, gets Clint in a bad position, and Clint ended up fouling him. Clint should have never been in that position in the first place. How do I know that? And then look, then when Dallas did the exact same thing against us, they didn't put nobody on the inbounder because they knew you didn't have time to shoot a jump shot. Like, come on, man. It's like everybody on the team tried to chip in on tricking off the game. Damn. But thank God we pulled it out in overtime, man. Thank God, Kyrie. Bro, let me tell you something, bro. I'm going to tell you something right now. That last play that Kyrie fouled Trae Young, bro, Trae Young better be glad they called a freaking foul, bro, because he was about to lose the ball. I don't know what the fuck play Quinn drew up for that, but, bro, he was about to lose the ball. Thank God he ran into him because that was about to be a damn turnover. or a busted play it, bruh. I don't know how we pull that shit out. It just let me know Dallas must be going through some worse shit than we are, dog. Cause I don't know how we pull that shit out. Cause I just thought I thought we lost the momentum in the overtime at one point. We bruh. And once again, I put on Twitter, the Hawks always make somebody look like a superstar. Bruh. JaVale McGee, bruh. We had him out there in the third quarter looking like an all NBA center, dog. He looked like an all NBA center. He played like 25 minutes. He had almost had a damn double-double, bro. Come on, man. Jesus. Thank God we won the game, man. Thank God. I had to go in the garage for a minute, guys. In that fourth quarter, I went in the garage, man. Because I knew we was going to trick this. I knew it. I was like, they're going to trick this shit off. Watch. I'm in the garage, man. Next thing I know, Dallas took the lead. I was like, ain't this about a mother? You know what I'm saying? Jesus. Let me bring on analysts up in the building, man. What's good, my guy? What's your thoughts on the game tonight, man?
My goodness. I mean, that's what you call a Atlanta Hawk game. One that we almost tricked off, one that just got your heart beating out your chest. Listen, that's the norm for us, right? And we can never just win the game. But listen, I got a couple things. I want to start with this. I thought I'm gonna start from the top. I thought I thought to start the game, really just the whole regulation. I thought Quinn had a good game plan for Luka. We didn't allow him to make too many plays or to get too many open looks. We blitzed a lot. We showed the trap. And we did that more to Luka than Kyrie, but I thought we really showed the blitz. I thought that was good to really keep their defense. Keep their offense kind of off balance. And then I thought the offense was pretty good in the first half. Then I thought we went through a couple dry spells. Thank goodness we were able to kind of seek a little bit of the advantage of the whistle, but let me tell you something. The officiating was bad again tonight. Just really bad. They were making some calls. Like, how did you even see that? You call that when you were behind the guy, he just called the foul. So just really bad officiating again. And then this is something that I'm concerned about right here. I'm going to list a concern. I'm going to give the team the benefit of the doubt and say that maybe the opportunities are not there. Because I saw on two separate occasions, I don't know if y'all are watching the Hawks broadcast, okay? But I'm paying attention to this stuff. I don't know if y'all are watching the Hawks broadcast. But out of two timeouts, we did not go to commercial. And they put the camera in the huddle. I saw Quinn on this the first time. I saw Quinn. He drew up something. And I said, all right. I said, we should be getting a look. It looks like in the middle of the floor. I said, because I said, all I saw was some crossing stuff. It was some cut down the lane stuff. And we get the ball in and we dribble and we standing there. And we stand and we end up taking a three in the corner. I'm sitting here like, that's not what he drew up. That is not what he drew up at all. So I'm just getting the benefit of the doubt and say that maybe that's not, maybe that's not what the defense was giving us at the time. And then also,
well, if you say that, I'm gonna say this. If you saying that, then you need to be given some of that criticism you was giving to Nate McMillan. You need to take some of that back then.
I'll take it back. I'll take it back. I'll take it back because listen, they put the camera. I was like, that's not what he. I saw nothing but line. I was like, that's not what he drew up. And then I think it was the play before overtime, or it was like a 0.4. And Bogey took that three. That's not what he drew up. They literally put the camera in the huddle again. I saw him drawing something around the rim. It's supposed to be a up screen, and someone was supposed to be going right towards the pass. I was like, that's not what he drew. But anyways, that's a concern of mine. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt that the defense can afford that. But that's not a good sign. Also, to go back to the last play of regulation. Well, the second to last play of regulation. Listen, I understand what y'all are saying, right? But it's all about what you just posted. The team has low IQ. Okay. Number one, I agree that Clint shouldn't have been in the game, but I was screaming at the TV. I was saying this: you don't foul, don't foul, don't foul. And then I don't know what we were thinking. We had everyone up like they were going to take it and heave it, but you got to know that someone's going to cut to the basket, and they did, and they got and they got the foul. Thank goodness JaVale McGee, thank goodness he went ahead and clanked a couple for us.
You need to be thanking Clint Capella for fouling because McGee was going to make that shot. He's right there at the basket. If he catch that clean, that goes in.
I guess you could.
So you need to be like, oh, damn, thank God he did foul. Quinn's stupid play set up. That was dumb, like I said in the chat. And Matt over there trying to justify you too. And I'm like,
because any other time, Demond, you would say the players should know.
No.
I'm just going based off of that, right? The players should know.
No. You know, as a coach analyst, you knew I was right in the chat. So that's why I'd be like, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing because I know analysts trying to keep Matt happy. Listen, you know, there's only one play they could make. Only one. So why do you have anybody outside of the paint? Why? Anyone?
Yeah.
They don't have time to catch and shoot a jump shot. It has to be a throw to the basket. So Quinn, the way he set it up is you put Clint Capella, he already can't move his feet, but you put him in there for the height because you know what's going to the basket. So why you don't already got Capella or not Capella, excuse me, Jalen Johnson should have been back down there off the inbounds because they set it up like that because, obviously you got defensive 3 seconds and all that and illegal defense. So Dallas made the Hawks pull all the guys forward. So you take the person on the inbound and put him under the basket. That's what I was saying. Like, why he didn't do that? That was crazy to me, man. We almost tricked that game off, man.
Yeah, we were extremely close. I'll finish up here. I thought Bogey played well. John really played. I mean, John was hitting those threes in that first half. Really, he played well in the second half too. But he was really balling. Proud of John. I thought he played well. Bogey, like I just said. And then overall, I thought. Listen, Trey shot really bad. Yeah. He shot really bad, but I think that we have to, look at it in its totality and say, listen, Trey shot bad, but I'm happy with some of the passes he made. I thought he defended pretty well at spurts throughout the game. So I was okay, but not with like there was like 3 plays where he missed a layup, missed a wide open jumper. I think he missed another layup. You got to make those shots. I don't know where his head is.
You can't shoot, man. I've been told all that, man.
But Demar, I mean, you can't make a lay like this dude head. I don't know where his head is. He needed to get his head back in the game. Murray was pretty good. I thought he hit some big shots.
That's it. He was just pretty good, huh?
He was. I mean, 11 for 21. He was pretty good. No, he was good. He had some big shots. I thought it was a lot of the same, right? Luke had a bad game. Trey had a bad shooting game.
Kyrie don't forget to add again.
Well, Luke.
What he shoot? What you know? What we had tonight, analysts. I'm gonna say it for you because I know you don't want it to say it. I know it hurt your soul. I know it hurt Matt's soul, but you don't even got a trip. I'ma say it for y'all, okay? I'ma say it. He was ashtray tonight. 8 for 24. What is this? What is this, my guy? Come on. Where Matt at? Where's Matt? I need Matt to come explain to me why this dude was 8 for 24. See, I need to go in the garage.
He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it.
Go ahead, Foot. Did you finish, analyst? My bad. Did you finish?
Well, no, yeah, I was just gonna finish off there, but listen, it won't get a lot of recognition because of how the game ended. But I thought Quinn really had a good good game plan on the defensive side of the ball with blitzing their two guys, with blitzing their two stars.
Even though Kyrie almost hit us up for 40.
Well, I mean, he's Kyrie, and I expect Demond. You already know how he just torched us. But anyways,
I'm just saying, man, you give him a lot of credit on the defense.
No.
Kyrie just hit us up for 40,
but it was Demond. It was a good defensive game. I think Luka went 8 for 25, 8 for 20. It was a good defensive game plan. You blitzed it. I think we should do it a lot more often. He said 8 for 24, making Kobe look.
What's good, Foot? What's your thoughts on the game?
What's happening, fellas? Before I start, let me get on analyst. Now that he get his pedigree from, let me call this bullshit about
what happened?
That whole Clint Capella episode when he fouled. Bruh.
It's a bad foul.
Bruh. No, that's a dumbass defensive play calling. Everything like Demond said.
That's on Mike Lombardi.
You can only get the only thing you can get is a tip in. That's the only thing you could get at that point, right? So they ran their little screen off, that slowed Clint up a little bit. Clint actually grabbed the dude around the waist earlier, before that, right? So, yeah, come on, man. Everything at the rim, sit your ass back there. That's how I would have had him.
I think we should address Mike Lombardi for that. I heard he's the defensive guy.
Okay.
Hey, little short dude. I heard he's the defensive guy.
Yeah, let me go. And also what you said, analyst, I saw the same damn thing on the play draw up when they drew up the play. And I said, so I didn't think I was crazy. I thought I saw enough. I said, that ain't the shit that he just drew up either. So
I was like, that's not what he drew up.
Crossing and looping at the top or something.
Yep.
And
he kept going over it too. Like, no, you're doing this, you're doing this. And they just threw it in the bogey. The bogey just flipped. I was like, bruh.
Yeah, some of the offensive play calling, period, especially towards the end, right? I think it was just a lot of suspect stuff. It sucked. But, I mean, it is what it is, which is a good win. We almost tricked out goddamn putting ourselves in a predicament where we can drop out this shit. This loss really hurt us. And I said this about a week or two ago. Everybody, no, we're in the play. We're not guaranteed to be in the play with this damn team, as you can see. But Sadiq getting some rebounds. I don't know if y'all noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was getting some damn rebounds. Perimeter defense still an issue. I'm glad we blitzed Luka, like you said. I mean, you can't let both of them kill us. One of them gonna kill us. So, at least we took one out, right? So that helped. And shout out to dumbass Dallas for not playing McGee and playing small.
The whole game.
That's why Double-O played a lot earlier and stuff. Hey man, that's dumb as hell. You got this dude. You gonna go that small with Clint and all the guys? Everything to the rack. I did like when Jalen Johnson took that shit to the rack, from right there. I want to say the elbow. I think he was about at the elbow. Yeah, but he's still a little bit timid. We need to see more of this. This is what I want from this young guy, man. Look to damn score. Stop passing that shit. What else? I mean, it is what it is. Same shit, different day, fellas. I mean, we've discussed this enough. It's the same. We know what it is. So, but hey, look, good win. What's up, RJ?
What's good, RJ? What's your thoughts? Hey, guys, let's try to keep it 2 minutes real quick because we got some people we want to bring on. But I'm trying to just bring everybody on one at a time because I know sometimes we'll get caught up and start talking over each other. So, let everybody get their 2 minutes out first, and then we'll open it up to the open forum.
All right, man. Real quick, man. Shout out to Kyrie Irving for saving the Atlanta Hawks. Shout out to him. I want to give a big shout out to Kyrie Irving for saving the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah.
I heard some people were saying it wasn't a foul. If you go back and look at it, that was a foul.
It was a foul.
He fouled him.
It was a foul.
So shout out to you, Kyrie. And then the next shout out is going to be to Trae Young, because I'm going to tell y'all something, man. There's a lot of superstars in this league. They don't make those free throws, man. Luka probably wouldn't have made those free throws. I want to be perfectly clear on that, man. Luka probably could not have made those free throws in that situation at that time. So shout out to Trae Young for that. But
nigga, shout out Trae Young, 8 for 24. That's
hey,
what the
no doubt,
out.
no
Shit,
doubt.
He's terrible.
But definitely he was terrible. He was terrible. But hey, those two clutch shots won the game. But I want to say this, man. Clint Snyder, man, he has his work cut out with these boys, man. One of the things that I brought up was just having a hard head and a soft behind. That's what I see when I look at these dudes, man. It's just like you can teach them, you can give them the answers, you can hold their hand and walk them down to the swimming pool. They will still drown. I don't understand it, man. These boys here are hard-headed, man. They do not listen for nothing. And I don't even know how you can coach something like that, if I'm being honest. Foot, I know you're a coach, but, man, I don't know how you could coach a team that's making millions of dollars and say, hey, man, I need y'all to listen to me. And then when you go out on the floor, you don't listen to me. Also, man, Demond, you hit on a real good point, though. That was a bad defensive play call. I'm going to put that blame on Quinn Snyder, man.
Yeah, what the hell was he doing?
Come on. That was Mike Lombardi.
Hold on.
That was Mike Lombardi.
Hear me out, man. If Nate McMillan was in there, we would have definitely put that blame on Nate McMillan. So I'm keeping the same energy, dog. I'm putting that blame. That was a bad. I don't know what Clint Capella was. First of all, Clint Capella is too slow-footed to be down there trying to guard. I get the size portion of it, but he's too slow-footed. I would have had Jalen Johnson down there, someone that's more athletic, instead of him guarding the inbound. That was a horrible, horrible decision. But one thing I do want to say, man, I know I ripped John Collins last game. Hey, man, he must have heard me because dude played a lot better today. I mean, he wasn't all world, but he played a lot better today. So
he gave you 18 to 10 tonight, double-double.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did, man. He definitely had my foot. My foot was definitely in my mouth watching him play tonight. But I'm gonna be honest, man. Snyder got his work cut out with these dudes, though, man. They are some hard-headed little boys, man. And I mean that when I say little boys, man, because they don't listen, man. I mean hard-headed. We keep talking about IQ. That's a part of it too. But then that's just another part of just not listening. You don't even listen. Like, because IQ is more so like, hey, man, you're making the bad basketball decisions. Listening is I'm telling you the answers, and you still go out there and fail the test. That's all I got on it, man.
What's good, White Mike?
What's happening, man? We needed to win. I ain't sure we deserved it at the end there. We just I gotta call it like it is, man. That last defensive set was pathetic. And I'm a Quinn Snyder fan, but you're right. Had McMillan called that, we would have killed him. So let me just admit that right there. I don't know who called that.
Nate was the DC.
But there ain't no way they should have got that clean of a shot with that amount of time left. So let me.
Hey, Mike, come on, Mike. You gotta do better than that, Mike. Mike Lombardi.
Mike, while you playing, thank God Clint fouled him. Shit, because he was going.
And let me say this about Clint. This man, JaVale McGee kind of worked him, man. I'm just gonna put it out there. He did. JaVale worked him.
Look at Ticket like, hold up. Wait, I can't wait till it's my turn.
Ticket, I'm just saying. Now, I will say one thing, and y'all going to have to remind me because I tuned in a little late, but I thought at the end of the game that Clint took a charge on Wood, and they called it a blocking.
Terrible call.
Did we not have a challenge?
Yeah, we did.
I thought
you challenge in the last couple of minutes. Is that a rule?
I thought you couldn't. I thought it had to be a referee's challenge.
No, Dallas challenged the out of bounds play.
But that was overtime, huh?
That was a big no call.
I don't think that matter.
It don't matter. Okay, I might.
That was a big no call.
Yeah,
I thought Clint took a charge there. And nobody looked at it, and I couldn't understand why they didn't review it or challenge it. But I thought maybe we had spent it earlier or something.
Oh, there go Rashad. That's what there go Rashad. Because we only had one timeout.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, but that was a big play to me. right there that happened. But yeah, I'm not going. Capella gives us a lot, and I'm not shorting him. I'm just saying that JaVale McGee looked a lot better than I've seen JaVale McGee look. But I am going to give a shout out to Sadiq Bey, and let me be clear: 8 rebounds from Sadiq Bey. Now, all these people loving on DeAndre Hunter and telling me all this about DeAndre Hunter. All I know is Sadiq Bey is scoring just as many points as DeAndre Hunter, and
Matt be up here in a minute.
He's getting more rebounds. Now I'm just putting it out there.
Matt probably back there loading
Matt
up the ammo now.
I didn't know that was going to drag.
Matt can say what he wants to, but Sadiq Bey is outplaying DeAndre Hunter. Period. And that's just the way it is right now. I hope it changes. Right. That's just facts. That's just facts. And I'll wrap it up here with we definitely, if our defense was just mid, we would be something. But our defense is so bad that we can't win shit even when our offense is on. I mean, that's just the truth of it. We lose because we're a bad defensive team and we are low IQ dumbasses.
Facts.
And I may be the dumbest one watching this shit. The next one.
What's good, Ticket?
Man, good evening to y'all fellas. Hey, I was the first one to kill. I'm gonna start off with the Clint foul. I was the first one to kill him in the group, but then I rewatched the play, and
but the shift.
I'm looking at the no, hold on, Matt. I was looking and I was like, why Quinn tell Clint to play JaVale McGee at the 3-point line? He analyst in that. Does it signify that he called go man, play man to man?
Well, you just can't camp in the paint. So Dallas moved all.
You can. 3 seconds don't start to the ball in play.
Dallas moved all the players out to above there, so the Hawks have to go out there. Now, if it's point 4, Damon. They ain't got time to catch and shoot. No, exactly. That's why you take the inbound guy, right?
What is saying is that Dallas did that strategically,
and you put the inbound guy at the basket.
That's what guys out to basically put Clint in that situation.
Yeah, they could have swapped Clint, put Clint on the inbounder. That way you could take him off the inbounder, put him near the basket, right?
I got what y'all saying.
Yeah.
But
yes, that was man, Gerald. And
okay, all right. Okay, that's what I was getting to. If JaVale McGee is at the 3-point line and you don't have time to get a jump shot, somebody tell me where does that tell you the play is going? Who getting the ball?
Everybody in the arena knew it was
it's going to JaVale McGee, right?
All I know is going
to JaVale McGee. Now Clint gets picked. Now when he gets picked, now JaVale McGee, he catches that ball clean without Clint fouling him. The game's over. So Clint was in a bad position, but he kind of saved us. It's almost like Damon. Remember when Uruguay played Ghana in the World Cup, and Suarez did the handball on purpose.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was pretty much like the same thing in this situation.
You know what? I was somebody in the press conference. I want somebody to ask Clint, did he foul him on purpose?
I'm pretty sure I don't think he cared if they called or not. He just ain't want that ball.
I'm saying because he knew McGee already had the position. He already knew.
Right.
So when he jumps, I'm wondering that he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna foul because, bro, if he catch that clean, that's game over.
Yeah. So I put that on. So that's on Quinn. Quinn need to tell, even if they bring everybody out, they still ain't got time to shoot the ball. So we still should have packed the paint. But going to my next point, the play before that, Quinn fucked up again by not challenging that charge. Because that was a charge. Clint got there in plenty of time.
But see, he didn't want to give up that last time out. If he get that
time out.
But it was only what? One. I mean, it was 1.4. Right, but I mean that one. I mean, I get that.
So he
But
wanted
that
to
was
say-
clear as day.
But he wanted to say the timeout because push come to shove, you can use a timeout to advance the ball to take a
But
last second shot.
right,
And
but saving that timeout, Damon, that almost cost us the game if Clint
I
don't
think,
foul.
to be honest, I think he gambled. He said, I got a
Yeah.
58% shooter at the free throw line. I'll take my chances instead of challenging and not 100%. You gambling either way. You gambling 50-50 if you win the challenge. If you lose it, you lose the timeout. Say they make one like they did and tie the game. Now you don't have a timeout, so you can't even advance the ball. So you're trying to win the game from under our own basket. I think he just gambled and it just worked out in his favor.
I think somebody on that assistant coaching staff should have saw that was the easiest. Like that was clear as day. There wasn't even any debate on that. That was charged.
That's what I said.
I don't put nothing past them refs, dog.
I got you.
Come on. I mean, Gerald, that was a charge, but bro, they would have said the contact was when he was slightly moving and shit. They would have said
I feel y'all on that. We not in favor with the rest. I get that. And then I go to my next point. Clint had a topsy-turvy game for me. He missed some points he looked like lint, and then other points, he was straight. But he got his double-double at the end of the day. But Okongwu, he had a solid first half, but second half it wasn't as effective. Just to put in perspective, Sadiq Bey had 8 rebounds, Okongwu had 5 for the game. I can't have that out of my center. Even if you don't see rebounding as it don't have to be the center's first priority. Can't be 5.
He only played 21 minutes now.
But he plays 23 a game. So 20 minutes, as good as Okongwu is, and the fact that he's playing against the other team's bench most of those minutes, he's good enough to average a double-double if he's playing over 20 minutes a game. On the last possession, Bey was doing good, but I feel like Okongwu should have been in instead of Bey. On those the last possession before overtime and the last possession where Luka missed a 3 for us to win the game. I don't feel like you should have guarded the inbounder with 0.4. Because you can't do nothing but tip the ball. So the whole overtime we ran ISO.
Yep.
It looked like Rucker Park the whole overtime.
Shout
Trying to hit a kill shot. Everybody.
Oh my bad. Quinn ain't got his offense instilled yet, Gerald. So it's not.
Man, he got 4 plays. He should have ran one of them. Even if he ain't run pick and like the first couple possessions, you run ISO cool. But if you see that shit not working, you need to draw up something.
We talking about
like
OT?
in OT to just stabilize the offense.
Hey Gerald,
We had
it don't help if they
lead.
don't listen though.
Yeah,
Girl,
and
I
them
saw
boys
it
are
tonight. I
hard-headed,
saw it.
man.
I saw it.
Hey, go ahead.
and let me
Go ahead,
finish.
up, Gerald, so I can bring that Matt go and then bring on 1,000.
I got you. I only got 2 more things. Trey 8 for 24. Obviously, his slump continues. Murray had some good moments, and even before Damon went to the game, I told y'all asses way before Nate got fired that them niggas don't listen. I've been told y'all that.
Well, I saw it.
I've been saying it for the longest too.
I just gave him the benefit of the doubt that maybe the play didn't present itself. I saw 2 plays that they ran.
Bro,
different stuff.
I always say if you don't run what the coach say, it's automatically your fault. If you run it and it don't work, it's on the coach. But yeah, man. Okongwu, you got to give me more, bro. That's all I got.
What's good, Matt?
All right, so I got my notes here. Let me see here. Okay,
You
so
seen how I'm reading off mine, Matt.
I guess
You
we
mean
all
you
got
got
notes.
Matt? You mean you got
We
the
all got notes
bullshit?
tonight.
Matt
yeah,
got
I
the
got,
bullshit.
I got my note. I got my notes here.
Hey,
While
first thing I
y'all
need
was
to ask you,
talking,
Matt, before you get started, 8 for 24. Talk to me. I
yeah,
need to know
that
why.
was he shot the ball bad, but
Or let's go in a different direction, Matt. Bay over Hunter.
no, I'll get to that. Trey shot the ball bad, but he controlled the game, I thought, really well. 12 assists to 2 turnovers. I thought he shot the ball. I mean, I thought he, as a point guard, I thought he played it as a point guard really well. The way y'all was talking about Capella, I had to go back and look and see when he got drafted. So I'm thinking he's like a first or second year player the way y'all describing him, but it turns out he's a 9-year vet. So he should understand in that situation he's probably going to get back picked for an alley-oop. So I understand. You could say it's 50-50. You could say Quinn should have had a ball, somebody defended an inbounder, but I understand why he did it to not get a free angle to the rim on an alley-oop pass. So I understand why he did it. Capella should have anticipated the back pick, but I mean he can't move his feet out. He's not agile, so he really shouldn't have been in the game, in my opinion, at the end. But he should, at the very least,
man. That sounds like a coach.
If McGee is in the game, you got to put Clint in because he gonna catch the lob over everybody. Everybody else that we got.
At the least, he should have anticipated the back pick. I mean, everybody knew the back pick was coming. I mean, he should have. A 9-year vet.
Analyst, is there anything you can do with that problem?
What
put somebody at the basket, then you ain't got to worry about it. Take them off the
inbound. I said you can defend inbounds passer or you can't. It's
just like Dallas did us. They didn't put nobody on the inbound.
But the difference was
there was nothing Clint could do about that back pick if he's starting off on the 3-point line.
Well, that's why I used the word.
Analyst, am I right?
You said what?
Is there anything Clint could do about that back pick if he starts off on the 3-point line?
No.
Why is he on the 3-point line?
No, because and I'll tell you this. I know Matt was talking about the anticipation. Well, unfortunately, in this situation, the anticipation starts with you not being at the top of the key or at the perimeter. If you're going to anticipate, you need to already be back because it was bad positioning. Like I said, I blame Mike Lombardi.
Okay, we differ there, but I'll move on. So let's see. Next, it's rhetorical for now, but I'll ask it for the open form later on because I know y'all said that game last week with Hunter playing defense on Donovan Mitchell defined him. So I wanted to ask that this defensive matchup with Murray on Kyrie Irving defined him.
Yes,
but that's for
we already defined him.
That's for later on.
What's his name hit Murray up for? Who was guard? Murray was it Donovan Mitchell? Y'all already said that.
Yeah, we already established that he was. We already said that he was trash on the perimeter.
Since we established, you need to establish this 8 for 24 and that shit he shot in Brooklyn. What is that?
No, I said he shot bad, but overall as 12 assists to 2 turnovers. I need
a nickname, Matt. I need a nickname for this terrible shooting.
Now, Demond.
Point guard. No, but I'll come up with something for
Demond.
The ISO ball we got to figure out a way to fix that. I mean, it's really bad.
That sounds like a coaching issue, Matt.
I thought
Trey, man. I thought he had all these plays.
He hasn't implemented it yet.
You came up here. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Next season. I told y'all next season.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Matt and analysts come up here probably 2 or 3 games after Quinn take over like this? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Man, I see it. I see all the movement.
I don't know.
Movement.
Hey, hold up. Hey, Damon. He said the offense is fixed in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, the offense is fixed.
Am I lying?
The spacing is fixed.
It was like 3 games, and they were so excited. I see it. Look at the movement.
Yeah,
what I said. And now,
hold on,
Matt,
wait.
Now you up here talking about some.
We were last.
Need to be fixed.
Before Quinn took over, we was last in assists per game, last in passes per possession. That's and we were mid pack and pace. Turned around.
No, I need you, Matt. I need you to go back.
I ain't see it in overtime.
Okay, Matt. You just said.
Come on, Gerald. You know that overtime was an ISO game,
right?
Yeah, but it was in overtime mostly. The ISO was in overtime mostly.
And watch this. Analysts,
Gerald being petty,
admitted today, even though I believe analysts knew this months ago, that the players don't do what the coach draws up. Okay.
Matt, did you see that?
So
when you watching Valley Sports Southeast, you saw
I
two
need
plays
y'all to
interrupt.
tell me. I need analysts and Matt to tell me, okay, if they not listening to what Quinn is saying now.
Well, I gave him the benefit of the doubt and said that maybe the play didn't.
No, analyst,
the
you pointed it out more than once.
Stuff.
You pointed it out more than one time. One time I give you the benefit of the doubt. This more than once, and this just a little bit that you saw. Imagine all the other times he drew up plays they didn't do them.
Maybe the play is a little bit more. Maybe the play is a little bit more complex than they're used to. So
we got to get better players. We got to get better
practice
players.
it.
Matt, showing enough to see. No,
Matt, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because guess what John Collins said when Nate McMillan got fired?
I was just going to get to it. Yep.
Nate McMillan ain't drawing up no complex sets.
No. John Collins said, you just said it maybe the plays are too complex. And John said us on the team couldn't meet Nate's expectations.
But I'm saying it's maybe it's too complex for them to do it on the fly. If they practice it first, and then they
practice already. Remember, you came in here and you were like, practice. They practicing. How come they
did the two 90-minute practices that you had got a hard on about?
No. If Quinn
look, analysts know I'm right. That's why analysts laughing. That's why his head down.
If Quinn draws up a play during the game, maybe he see in that particular game and it's something that they didn't practice beforehand.
Matt, come on, man. Stop making excuses, please.
That's still Quinn's fault because Quinn's supposed to know what the kids can and can't handle.
No,
I said so. Maybe it's a translation issue. So I'm gonna give it time. I'm gonna give it the summer.
Bruh, if Quinn ain't speaking Spanish,
I'm gonna go and Mike brought this up. I'm gonna go to the Bay pickup. I know I think it was yesterday. Y'all said y'all didn't have faith in the front office. So just for the Bay pickup alone and not giving up anything really of significance to get
that doesn't make me have faith. But go ahead.
So the fact that they were able to get him and he's been an addition to the team and he's fit the team. And I remember somebody up here on this panel said in November that Bay would be a very good fit for the roster. I don't know who that was, Gerald. If you could remind me, maybe.
Repeat it. I don't know what you're talking about. Repeat it.
I said somebody on this panel said in November that Bay was going to be if we was able to get him, he would be a good addition to our roster.
That was you.
Yeah, thank you.
You said that.
I didn't know he was going to be better than Hunter.
Yeah,
he's not better. He's not better than Hunter.
There you go, White Mike. There you go, White Mike.
No, Matt. You got Matt. He's not as talented as Hunter, but he is outplayed. But he is.
Yes, he is.
But he has outplayed Hunter.
Yeah.
You mean on the boards?
Everywhere.
No, I'm saying as a whole.
Shooting.
Hunter has a higher ceiling than Bay. Yes, but Bay has outplayed Dre since he's been here. Is that fair?
Sadiq's a dog.
No, that's not fair at all.
Pull up the numbers.
Just had 41 points.
Pull the numbers up.
Mikal Bridges just had 41 points.
No.
Hunter's like
what that mean?
Are we gonna do that?
Hunter's at 16, and I think Bay's at 12.
Matt, all right, fine. Did how can you take credit for getting Bay when you talk about how bad he is defensively?
Because we needed scoring and 3-point shooting off the bench.
Bay guarded Luka
and
tonight,
rebounded.
and Luka was 3 for 12 from 3 and 8 for 21 from the fifth. Bay did listen.
Yeah, you got to give him credit for that too, now, Matt.
I just said he had a good game tonight.
Bay is better,
but he's not better than DeAndre. I mean, that's a bit.
Hey, let's go ahead and let Matt wrap it up so we get 1,000 thoughts.
Okay, but overall. That was very good at the end of the game. Trey, by getting to the free throw line, getting that foul, baiting Kyrie into that foul, getting to the free throw line, and sealing the game.
What's good, 1,000? What's your thoughts on the game today, my guy?
What's going on, y'all, boy?
What's up, bro?
What's up? Almost lost this game.
Shit, I thought the game was goddamn over. By the time I went out the door, goddamn went to the store. Came back. I thought I was ready to get on Hawks talk. We talk Hawks. Man, they was still goddamn playing. I was like, what the hell? So then when I got down, go look at the game, we got down back and forth. I'm like, they not. First of all, I seen the game when he got that foul and it was 122 to 123. I was looking at my phone, so I was like, okay, we done got this. So they when I hit it out the door. Then they say he fouled him again. I'm like, how the hell he fouled him again? So then when McGee got the last foul. Clint.
Yeah.
So I don't understand it. What Miguel hit 1 for 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit.
McGee
the first one and made the second.
Yeah. So, hey, what DeAndre Hunter been at?
He hurt, man.
He hurt.
You gotta get rid of
this is first time being hurt all year.
No, it's not. No, it's not. This dude got another bone.
No, I think he turned his ankle, Matt, earlier in the year. He was out 2 weeks.
It's something with this guy, man. It's something.
Keep going, Thousand.
He got a bone bruise. Go ahead, guys. So we're gonna hit up Bishop.
So basically, but most of the I ain't really get to see the overtime like that, but I got to see the end of the game. I just feel like we did unnecessarily fouling, and then I thought the game was over. And then I'm watching. Earlier today I watched Al Horford give an interview. He was on, I think, Knucklehead podcast.
JJ Reddick podcast.
What JJ Reddick?
No, that's Quentin Richardson on Knucklehead.
No, but I saw the interview. Al Horford did the one with JJ Reddick, old man in the 3.
So they asked him what's his favorite team that he played with, and he was saying that 60 win Hawks team. He was like, because then nobody care about who scored what point or how many. You know what I mean? They ain't care about their stats and that. Man, we ain't got no veterans on our team. These boys be playing like they just everybody trying to still make their money. That's all it is. I don't know. That's all. I ain't really got too much to say about this game. I'll let y'all talk about it. I'll get in the open.
At this point, just be glad we won the game at this point. What's good, Bishop? Talk to me, my guy.
Man, what's going on, y'all?
Back.
What's up, bro?
Man. Well, starting off, like I said, I brought my notes too. Hey,
go and run them off, baby. Run them off.
The rip. Started off first half, first quarter. Trey started off good facilitating. Saw Bogey got off to a great shooting night. I was like, okay, Bogey starting to hit his shots. Like I said, it could be a good thing and a bad thing because he started hitting a few, and then he started thinking he can take 2 minutes. So, like I say, I was taking it for what it was. One thing I wanted to point out, Trey sometimes puts himself in like bad positions to pass. A few times he'll get caught like on the sideline or in the corner. If he don't like start off passing from the top of the key or in a real advantageous situation coming off the pick and roll, he gets himself like locked up and he just does goofy stuff and ends up in a lot of turnovers sometimes. He only had 2 turnovers tonight, but like I say, I see him too many times like get himself caught up in like I say, these bad positions, and it's like, bro, what are you doing? You already see you're gonna get trapped or double teamed or blitzed or whatever. So get rid of the ball earlier. But keeping on, Double O needs to start finishing stronger. He had a few good strong finishes I saw, but one thing I will say about Double O sometimes, now tonight he did it, he finished off with some strong dunks, but too many times he almost plays like an under the rim type of center and stuff with a lot of like floaters and doesn't utilize the backboard efficiently a lot. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying, well, he is 6'2".
Exactly. And therein kind of lies one of my, just hold ups about him just being consistently good starting center. But like I said, if he fixes finishing up, like I say, he'll be all right. Wrote down Bogey on defense, a negative. Trey on defense, sometimes definitely a negative. DJ on defense, he was definitely getting deep fried cooked. I mean, deep fried. Like I say, he'll get like flat-footed too many times instead of like using his length to like trail, because he has the length and the measurables to be able to like trail in a defensive position, but too many times he'll get in the stance and then, like I say, he'll watch the dude make a move and just not move his feet. Like I say, I don't know what that's about. Let's see. Oh, I like that steal Clint Capella made in open court. Let's
That's the one he
see.
finished
Good.
with the finger roll, ain't it?
Yeah, I was like, go ahead, Clint.
Man,
Yeah, no, a good start off with some good energy, starting off in the third. But of course, as we all know, with these third quarter leads, they eventually come to die. JJ still not looking to shoot. It was a few possessions where he, like I said, had the ball almost like 5 feet away from the rim and refused to go to even look toward the basket. He don't even look to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like it's off the rip. Oh, who I'm finna pass it to? Who I'm finna pass it to? Either off the rebound, off the defensive rebound, off a pass in the offensive court. He just automatically looks to pass. He doesn't even look for his own shot. He definitely need to start getting more aggressive with his shot. That 2-for-1 fast break with AJ when he tried to he threw the alley oop like way too late.
Goodness.
Oh my God, bro!
I
I
was
was
like,
like, get his ass out. What? I was like, what are
I'm
you
like, what
doing?
the heck was that, bro? Like,
I was
come
like,
on,
just take it to the basket now, dog. What that
right?
crazy
Y'all had a
is, bro?
2-for-1,
hey,
2-on-1
he
fast
got
break.
under the basket, looked and tried to talk. I was like,
Like decided like 2 seconds too late to
I was
try to
like,
throw a
bruh.
lob. You know
He
what I'm
don't. He
saying?
don't got the smartest guys, bro.
Oh my God. And that just kept on going to my overall overarching point is that we just make so many dumb decisions. You know what I'm saying? The logo threes toward the end. It's like, come on, bro. The foul baiting, like that's another thing. That's why I was saying about him putting himself into bad positions and stuff. When he starts doing the little herky jerky, you know what I'm saying, stuff when he really can't just blow by his defender. He'll start
He
trying to foul
can.
bait, and if he doesn't get the foul call or he doesn't go bait the refs into giving him a call, then like I say, he gets himself in a bad position.
Who he can't blow by?
Bro, Trey don't
He
have a
blew
quick
by-
first, bro. He don't have a
Bruh.
quick first step, bro. You ever
Not
notice he
really.
always
It's really like off of change the, you know, saying
that's
change
why he always
the
pull the ball back,
direct.
man.
He blew by Luca like Luca was a tree.
Bro, everybody
A
blow
few
by Luka.
times, but did you see the time when Luca like packed his junk right back into his stomach? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Luca's not a great defender. You know what I'm
Luka
saying?
don't
So
play
yeah, he can blow by Luca a few times, but on better
Luka
Luca
defenders,
did stop
especially,
that shit now.
I mean, he stuffed them.
Luca stand back and just grab folks from behind.
Right, but Luca's not the best example because Luca's not a great defender. You know what I'm saying? That's really my overarching point is to get like when we get in like playoff positions and stuff, and he faces better defenders, how's it gonna look then? You know what I'm saying? My thing is he doesn't have too many physical advantages over defenders, so he's gonna have to rely off a lot of screening, a lot of pick and roll, and a lot of like putting himself against mismatches and stuff. So that's just one thing I said. Yep, cooking. I just got cooking DJ. Again on here.
Bishop, talk to
Yeah.
me. What's your thoughts?
Deep fried DJ.
What's your thoughts about Trey Young, man? The last 2 games, you got an 8 for 24 shooting night, and then the other night he was, listen.
Yeah. Oh, what? 10 points or something?
Yeah. What's up with that, man?
My thing is like when he's like. Even okay, he's not the most efficient shooter. I hate that, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, shooting 43% for the year. We definitely need to get him up to 48, 52, you know what I'm saying, would be ideal. But even on the nights where he's having bad efficiency, okay, he might come with the assist numbers, and people who just look at the box score and not looking at the game will be like, oh, well, he had 22 points and 12 assists, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
2
that's what Mac
turnovers,
do.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, oh yeah, you can skew, you know what I'm saying? You can cherry pick certain numbers, you know what I'm saying, to make them look how you want them to look. But it's really, for me, it's more about like the decision making, you know what I'm saying? When do you take certain shots? When do you get your team involved? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when he's having these bad shooting nights and stuff, like he still hasn't got it going from 3 yet, you know what I'm saying? And that's done calls at 75, 78 games into the year, you know what I'm saying? At this point, his 3 ball ain't coming. So those 8 for 24, like I say, the volume of shots, the bad efficiency, and lately it's like DJ's been playing more efficiently and, like I say, a lot better on offense than he was on that bad stretch he was going through. Like I say, I want to see him play well together. You know what I'm saying? Have Trey have a 50 percent shooting night along with DJ. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the team play well together. I'm tired of having us go against each other with the Trey versus DJ whole jump. But only reason why I hold Trey in a higher standard because he is the all-star. I gotta hold him more accountable than I hold a DJ or a Bogey or Sadiq Bey. You know what I'm
Say
saying?
that one more time, Bishop. Say that one more time. I think Matt missed that one. Say that
Hold
one more
your
time.
stars.
Wait a minute now, Bishop. Bishop, hold on. Wait a minute now. I could have sworn the
Here come
I could have
Matt.
sworn the incentive for getting Murray was he was an all-star.
He was a one-time all-star. I won't deny that was a lot to give up for a one-time unproven all-star. I thought it was a good acquisition as a player.
Landry Fields, you know,
Right.
That's Matt. That's Matt Boy, analyst.
Yeah, I thought it was a good acquisition in terms of what they needed.
He gave y'all a Bay, didn't he? Who y'all
that
like now?
that don't outweigh.
Okay, Bay.
That
Okay,
don't
but
outweigh.
you know, hey, Bay. You can't make
Sign-
up with one Bay.
Signed 31-year-old Bogey for 4 more years.
All right,
this is
family.
Right.
Hey, check
Okay,
it
that
out.
could be attributed to trade Bay or
Check it
something
out,
like
guys.
that.
We're gonna go ahead, everybody. I put the link in there. I guess no other fans got anything to say.
I just want to ask.
Can I give a shout out? I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out.
Real quick. I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna open the panel. We're gonna open it up, and then y'all can chop it up about anything you want right now. Listen, that boy, the last 2 games, man. He been ashtray the last 2 games, Matt. Okay, ashtray. You understand me?
But we made
Fucking,
He has been bad.
listen, I'm
I'm
gonna say it, Matt, because I know it pains you to say it the way I needed to be heard. So I'm gonna say it.
Right.
He's been shooting like fucking trash. 8 for 24. The other night, it looked like he fucking quit against Brooklyn. Bro, your boy was terrible. He need to step his freaking game up. Can we agree on that, Matt?
Yes, he needs to get better. However,
Say that again. I didn't hear that.
He needs to be better. However,
the last
12
Here we
games,
go.
but he was carrying
However,
us for 12
it's a
straight
but.
games.
Okay, man.
He was
Okay.
carrying us for 12 straight games while your boy was 3 for 15, 2 for 12, 4 for 18.
I just like messing with you, Matt. I just like messing with you because I know it hurts it hurts your soul to say that stuff. Go ahead, Tiki, get your shout out, and then hey guys, the forum is open. Somebody pick a topic. Let's chop it up.
Hey man, I'll be remiss. Did y'all watch that girls' game today?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
I
yeah,
would be remiss if I did not shout them girls out, especially from LSU.
Yeah.
Their girl balled they balled
Yeah.
their ass off.
Yeah.
Now
Especially
speaking
the
of
one with
point
the gold
guard,
afro.
oh yeah, she had like 5 threes in the first half.
Yeah.
Jasmine Carson, she a Georgia girl too.
Yeah, she from Powder Springs. Yeah.
Hey, what pick?
Yeah, Powder Springs. Yeah.
Hey, since we talk about it real quick, what's the pick? What the Dream picking at this year? We had number 1 last year. What we got this year? So we need one of them motherfuckers on the team, the white girl or the black girl. One of them need to be on.
She can't come out. She can't.
The white girl, she not draft eligible. She gotta come out 1 more year. Yes, it ain't like the dudes where you can play 1 year. You got to play all 4, I think, and then you can come out to the WNBA. But you talking about Caitlin Clark? You talking about
One of
Caitlin?
them on the Dream.
Yeah.
Ryan Howard.
But speaking of point guards, the way Alexis Morris took over the game in the second half,
I feel where you're going, Gerald. You about to say why Trey can't do that? I feel
that
you,
was the way
It's
that
college, girl. It's
I
college.
feel like
Don't you?
no,
it's college.
no. What I'm talking about, analyst. I'm not necessarily talking about the production. She's the best. She's the point guard, but she's the best scorer on the team. But she said in the interview, the main thing that she does, she knows how the floor of the game is going, and she knows when to score, when not to score, and then when to just kind of like take the back seat to somebody that's hot. Like when Carson was hot in the first half.
Right.
When Carson was hot in the first half, she said that she told her, whatever headspace you in, stay right there and keep going to that same spot on. But she was busting their ass, boy.
Hey, Jared,
you know what's so funny, Ticket? You know what's so funny? If that was Trae Young out there, guess what he would have did? Hit him like, hey, stay in that same headspace and then shot a damn three.
And then shot a step back three.
It's two things with that
But
statement.
no, I just wanted to. But no, I just wanted to show some love to them girls, man. There was a $500 get in to get in the dope for that game.
The first game against Dallas in Dallas, Trae Young didn't have it going, and he let the flow of the game just go. And he,
but analysts, it's not consistent.
Analysts, we're ignoring that. We focusing on.
I mean,
analyst, say that again, analyst. I like what you just said. Say that. Say exactly how you just said it.
I mean,
you say in Dallas, Trae what?
Trae, he
what?
He took the step back.
You didn't say that. You said Trae did what in Dallas again?
And he stayed out the way.
No, you said he had a bad game.
Well, he had a bad. Yes, he had a bad game.
You forget to say again.
It's not again, but it was. But it's not consistent enough to be again. But
hey, two things with that statement you made, Gerald. One, you can't be selfish with the basketball if you're gonna be the point guard, man. You can't be
exactly.
Exactly. That's called
holy shit. She called it in Trae Young. Oh my god.
That's called unselfish basketball. Number one.
Hey, at this rate, we might as well go ahead and hire Becky while we at it. Go ahead and hire Becky.
Hey, shout out to Becky too for getting into the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'll give Matt credit for that. I'll give Matt credit on that. He been campaigning for Becky behind the scenes.
Man, listen.
I'll take Becky over Quinn right about now.
Don't let John hear that though.
Don't get too beside yourself, bitch. Don't get too beside yourself now. I'm talking about Becky over Quinn now. I don't know. Listen,
I don't know, man. I don't
know. Matt will do it.
Oh gosh.
Hey, White Mike. Hey, the new guy here, Jay Black, said he want to hear what you got to say, White Mike. What you got to say?
I did have one more question though. I had one more question, and I guess this would kind of be our topic. What is one of the things about the way the girls play that the dudes, just in general, need to take away and add into the game on our side?
Ego,
IQ.
Nothing. Shit, man. Everybody watching that shit for real, man.
Listen, Gerald, I'm gonna be honest, right?
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I'm not watching that shit for real, man.
No, I'm just talking about the style. I'm just talking about the style of play, Demar. I'm not talking about necessarily the skill of it.
You know what's wrong with women basketball, man? I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with that shit. They play below the rim, right? So you would figure they should have like dominant ball handling, Kyrie level handling, like that. I want to see that. I want to see that Kyrie trickery.
We not Demar. You talking about entertainment? I'm just talking about technically
we all know the women's game is fundamentally sound because listen, in the NBA, let's keep it a buck, bro. The NBA players are fundamentally sound, but as you just said, Gerald, the NBA wants to be entertaining.
Yeah.
So that's why they allow the trap. Come on, we know everybody in the NBA travel. They carry. They've been carrying since AI. Come on now.
Yeah.
Because it's entertaining. So, even though the women's game that we probably all can agree that it's fundamentally sound, fundamentals is not entertaining. It's like, and I hate to say it, it's like going back in the 50s watching what's the Hoosiers? They may win, but it's not entertaining. It don't make you want to say, you know what, I gotta go catch that game. Unless
the Hawks need to take something.
But if you're a diehard, like a basketball purist, and you value fundamentals, but for the casual fan, they're not trying to watch somebody dribble properly and make the chest pad. They trying to see all.
Man, listen, let me tell you something.
The Hawks do all that shit and lose.
Bro, the Hawks don't play defense though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You can watch first of all, ratings are way down for the WNBA. I just want to point that out. But
I was talking about the college girls. Shit's way higher than WNBA.
I'll speak for just women's basketball, right? One, they can't dunk, so they have to figure out another way to be effective. But I say the only thing I take away is maybe I think it's hard to say. I think the fight is a little different. I think I think the fight to me is nothing really different because I mean they missed the most layups. I mean I've never seen someone just clank a layup on it. But I'm not picking. But I'm just saying like I get what you're saying.
Grab the
No, it's hard. It's hard for me to pinpoint. Man, Griner
All
can't
your
do
fundamentals.
man,
Yeah, it's fundamental.
All you
they
can really
made,
say is
they made a
fundamentals,
reel
bro.
of
But
Brittany Griner missing.
But like I said,
yeah.
Brittany
fundamentals.
Griner and like 2 other people can dunk.
Fundamentals is not
Let me see.
entertaining. That's my point. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Hell yeah, I seen women play.
You can
ball.
make you can make it
can hoop.
entertaining. Like Kyrie is very fundamentally sound.
But look, just like what Mike said, but he overdoes it. He puts that IEI on it. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll go in there, get the layup, and he'll put the little spin on the ball that he don't have to do. But he does.
But that's after he perfected the fundamentals.
Fundamentals, yeah.
Nobody
Like a lot, like our guys have talent, but they lack the fundamentals. That you can't put soft on non-fundamental basketball.
Our dudes don't lack fundamentals. They lack basketball IQ. They lack situational awareness. Like
That's both. Well, I guess I kind of lead into both.
Fellas, it's not, man. Listen, man, I truly don't even think it's an IQ thing, bro. These dudes just don't listen. Like,
no, it's an IQ thing. It's an IQ thing. Like on court.
Let me use this right here. I'm gonna give you a test. I'm giving you a test, right? But I'm also giving you the answers. You still fail it. Explain it to me.
Now RJ is right because we got a prime example last season. You watch the Lakers, they had the oldest team in the league. I mean, you got everybody on there, they've been in the league for 21 years, right, 18 years, and they did not listen to Frank Vogel, and they missed the play in. You know, what RJ saying is right. They don't listen. Now, I'm not gonna say that this team is rebelling against Quinn lost the locker room, but I'm gonna tell you this one thing I do know for a fact: they didn't run them 2 plays that Quinn drew up down the stretch. I saw them. What you got to say about that, Matt? They're not listening, Matt. They're not listening to your boy. Quinn kept tracing over the plays. I was like, bro, they didn't do it.
I'm saying that like I said, the play might have been too complicated for them to understand in the moment.
Man, no, dog. If it's
you ain't never say that about Nate.
Listen, man,
because I know Nate ain't drawing up nothing complicated.
Stop it. It's a multiple.
Bro, Matt, you got 2 people in here. Matt, you got 2 people in here that done been right behind the damn huddle, and we told you they don't listen.
That's the team, bro. That's the Hawks.
RJ, I don't like picking on kids, but did y'all see that video that's out on Facebook on all social media where the mama is talking to the son and giving him a math problem?
Oh, and he can't get it right,
and he can't get it right. Yeah, and the dad and she slap him upside the head, and then the dad say, "Baby, you can't do that to him. Let me talk to him." And then the dad say, before he asked the question, he said the answer is 5, son. So what is 10 minus 5? This nigga say 13.
Yep, that's he do. That's he do.
That's our team, bro. Not an IQ thing, bro.
It may be because I tell you this, I'm watching when Quinn get up and he call that timeout. This dude his brain is about to explode, is catch on fire with the plays these guys. I literally watching him, and he's pointing at the guy as he draws the play up. All right, Bay, you're here. John, you gotta come this way. You gotta come up and screen. DJ, I'm reading this. DJ, go around. Bruh,
hey, listen,
hang down the floor, dribble.
He went out there and did ISO, didn't he?
Hey, listen, who all got kids, man? When you tell your kid, hey, baby, that stove hot, don't touch that. And they still go and try to touch it anyway. That's the Atlanta Hawks right there. That's it.
Hey, RJ,
if y'all ever get a chance, right? If y'all ever get a chance, this answer Matt gave when he says too complicated. I follow this channel, right? Y'all probably heard. It's called Arsenal Fan TV, right? I've been following this channel probably 10 years. They got this guy up there. His name is Ty, right? It's a soccer channel. So the dude, Robbie, who owned the channel, he was doing an interview. He said, Ty, why did we lose the game? And Ty said, we must not forget, Robbie, it's been raining. And he was like, it's been raining? We lost because it's raining? That's how that answer sound like that you just gave, man. It's too complicated. Man,
I'm saying
you paying
Jamar,
man
I'm saying
200 million to Trey, 100 million to Dre, 125 to John. You just extended Capella with what? Another 40 million, 60 million. I can't even remember. You
It was 60, I
extended
think.
Bogey another whatever million, and it's too complicated.
Hey, dog, listen, I'm gonna say this,
I'm
bro.
play looks
If
so
it's too
simple after the way I
complicated, you
got
don't need to be in the
executed.
league, bro.
I'm
If
saying-
the NBA is too complicated, you do not need
Right.
to be in the league. Period.
Right.
No, I got.
Hey,
got
Trouble
you.
Man
I'm
say they out there
saying that-
winging it on their wing.
Hey,
I'm
I'm
saying
sorry,
they
man. but I
went from playing 21 at the park to a college system, and
Bro,
it,
come on,
it-
bro.
and they
Stop,
it could be
bro.
and it could be as simple as
Stop,
they
bro.
come out of the
This
timeout. and
nigga
they're
Nate said on national TV was
why
mic'd
you
up and
made
said,
up-
"Don't
Hey,
go
look, I see
ISO,"
why you
and the
get
nigga went
frustrated.
ISO.
So
Look, I'm gonna
why
show
you?
you.
I'm
I'm
not
Hey,
saying they
hold on,
don't
hold on.
listen.
You gave Nate all this energy. What's up now? Now you got excuses.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they
You
didn't
are
listen.
saying. You are saying.
gonna tell y'all what the
They come out of
problem
the
is.
He got more excuses than a nigga going to jail.
What's
See
that?
that?
I can't see it.
What they just
Hey.
say?
That's
Short but shorty.
that's
Short
the
but
team.
shorty.
That's the
Bud,
team
shout
bus. That's
Shout,
the
bud,
team bus
shout.
coming in.
Hey, bro. Hey, let me ask y'all this, man. Hey, bro.
That's what that is.
Hey, when
Because
Dallas
they
played,
pointed out
Hey,
because they pointed out on the telecast.
hey, let me ask y'all this. Hey, when Dallas took the lead in that fourth quarter, hey,
Short bus
keep
shorty.
it a buck. Keep it a buck. Hey, how many of y'all thought, man, we finna trick this game?
Oh,
we go.
Hey,
I was already in the garage, bro.
I knew it was too much. It was too much.
go.
It was. I figured we was still gonna be okay because we was on schedule.
Nah, man. Get
Right,
We
we
had lost the
won
last.
one,
We lost the last game.
win one, lose
Hey,
one, yeah.
you
But
gotta- hey,
we
like
almost
I
put that
said
streak in
in the
jeopardy,
beginning,
like Foot said earlier.
Shout out to Kyrie Irving for winning the basketball game for the Atlanta Hawks. Shout out to Kyrie Irving. You won it on the
And Clint. And
Yeah,
Clint.
and
something.
Clint.
Yeah,
He
that
hit the
was
original
great.
game-winning shot.
It
Bro,
was a
let me
good
tell y'all
foul
something,
because
man.
Remember, Clint hit the original game-winning shot when your boy Trey messed up.
And Quinn.
But hell no, Quinn
Trey
played for the damn
jump shot.
Mavericks today.
Hey,
No,
shout
he
out,
didn't.
hey, bro, that boy, I ain't gonna lie, man, that boy Kyrie cold, bro.
Then a month.
Cold,
He
man.
He cook us every time, too.
Bro, I was like,
That boy be
he-
cooking, boy.
when
Did
he
y'all
went
see
in the
him going for
lane,
that two hand?
hey, when he in the
Yeah,
lane,
man,
that
that was
shit
cold.
automatic, bro.
Hey, he
I'm
went
like,
up two hand on them
Left
fools.
hand.
Hey, he fried DJ hard and crispy.
bro, I thought I
Crispy.
saw.
Bro, he was
saw
cooking Trey first.
Hey, you know what
No.
though?
Hey, look,
He was
did
cooking
y'all see,
everybody.
Trey wasn't on the
did y'all
first.
see toward the end, right? And these dudes is hella funny, man. Toward the end, they were trying to get Luca on Trey, and Trey was like, you can see Trey like, hell no. Hey, they kept him and DJ kept switching. No, it was it Sadiq Bey?
It was Sadiq Bey.
Yeah,
It was Bey. Hey, they were
That was good. That was good defense.
Hey, you see, they were trying to get Trey on Luca so bad to get that one-on-one. Hey, Trey was like, "Nigga, not today." Hey,
But y'all seen Bey had his back though.
yeah, I'm
Y'all
just glad
seen
to
that.
because you see how they're trying to point out Trey and go at him. But hey, let me tell you something.
Hell
Trey
no, I don't
very
shout out no
aware.
Jonathan Collins. Oh, thigh
Hey.
tattoo having that.
Hey, shout out. I didn't hear nobody shout out John. John 18 and 10 tonight, guys.
Hey man,
That was good night.
That when that box score fool you.
Hey, you see how his little weak ass couldn't even post up on little dudes. I'm sorry. How you gonna shoot a turnaround jump
you
on a
had
little
to
dude?
remind me. You had to remind me.
Yeah.
You had to remind me.
Come on, man. He
I
got
mean,
the
he
ball
getting
taken.
worked
Hey,
on the
bro,
box
I'm so
out.
glad
Wait a
you
minute,
brought that
wait a
up,
minute.
man. Because that's one of the things that was pissing me off the last game with John Collins, bro. You got a smaller dude on you. Go to work on him, man.
Agreed.
Go
John,
to work.
hey, I said before the game. When I saw Dallas start a lot up, I said John Collins better. I said he better have 20
Right.
and
Yes.
I said
Listen,
this
Dominique, if y'all listen
He
to
did.
Dominique
He had
Wilkins,
18 and 10. And what you talking about?
Dominique Wilkins says this
And you
every
couldn't-
time John Collins when John Collins has a
But as
smaller
soon as
defender,
McGee got in there, he could not box him out. He could not get those rebounds like he was getting in the first half.
he got lifted in the air by Josh Green. I was
Hey,
like,
Dominique even said he bailed them dudes out with that damn weak ass turnaround.
yeah.
He's sitting
Man,
up there trying to
I'm gonna tell you like
backhand
this,
Josh
man.
Green. Josh
Hey.
Green lift him up in the air. I was
JC
like,
he shot 50% from the field.
Hey, Dominique ain't got no
66%.
Nah, I lost all
Dominique
respect
ain't got no
for
basketball IQ either, bro.
Well, that's because Nick
Dominique ass talking about some
Nick
10
say the same
seconds.
shit over and over again, man.
But listen, man, one thing I will give Dominique credit for, he calls it every time. John Collins got a smaller man on him. He needs to be taken advantage of him.
Yep.
Every game, Dominique calls that perfectly.
Dominique
And
dumb
you
as
know what?
hell.
I would probably say about only,
Goddamn, Gerald. What
Dominique,
only a few times.
Dominique dumb as he a box of rocks, bro.
Hey, bro,
It's
18
10 seconds
hey,
on the
hey,
clock, and
Hey,
it's 10 seconds on the clock, and Dominique talking about they need to go. They need to go. Like, what the fuck you talking about? We got the last shot.
I get that. I get all that. But what I'm saying is
No, that was before they
No,
fouled.
that was
though.
before.
That was
No.
they fouled.
No. We didn't have the
Yeah.
last shot.
Right.
No, I'm saying it was a difference of like 1 second.
But yeah, he was talking.
And it was like 10 seconds left, and then,
yeah,
bro, if he go right then and you lead the other team 6 seconds, you don't
No,
want to
you
leave
need
them
to
that
start
much.
your
You got to remember.
You need to
Dominique
start
don't
getting
know
into
if
something.
it's a play being called.
Bro, we
He
knew
don't
that,
know. He
bro.
just like,
Bishop, you knew that shit with ISO. If we wasn't in nothing, you knew that shit with ISO. If we run the ISO, you might as well run that shit down.
Hey, I'ma
Yeah, but
tell
we
you
do
like
that
this,
and
man.
then end up
I'ma
with
tell
a
you like
terrible
this.
shot, even though it's going to be ISO. Yeah.
But at least,
Hey, I don't
but
care.
at least it's only 1 second left.
I don't care what nobody
Yeah.
say about John tonight. I don't care the box. I don't care about none of that shit. 5 for 10, I'll take that all day.
Yeah,
4
he-
for
he-
6 from
hey,
3, I'll
replace
take
the
that
whole
all
I'm
day.
not
season.
denying
It
he
don't
did
4
replace the
for
whole
8 from the
season.
line,
Played
I'll take.
well.
Well, he could do better there. And he finished 18 points, 10 boards, 2 steals.
Look,
Bro,
I
I'm taking that
understand the
shit
stat.
all
John Collins got to
Hey,
be better.
hey, how many
It's-
how many
it's-
rebounds? Hey, how many rebounds Sadiq Bey had again?
8,
8.
Yeah, 8
How many
boards,
Akambu had?
5.
You didn't
4 or
have
5.
to go there.
5
Gerald.
boards.
You know, I thought you
Hey,
were
how
going.
many
God
DeAndre
damn,
Hunter
man.
had tonight?
I thought you
But
were going
Sadiq
to
Bey,
the Hunter direction. You
Sadiq Bey
went.
did play 38 minutes tonight, though.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
How many
I
boards
want
did
to
Deontay have?
ask. I know analysts hate him, so I'm
Come
going to
on.
skip over to White Mike. Mike,
No,
qualify. White Mike. White
Ask
Mike.
me the question,
White
man.
Mike.
Ask me the question.
Hold on, wait. White Mike, qualify your statement when you say Sadiq Bey is better than DeAndre Hunter.
Okay, I didn't say better. I said he's playing better.
Okay.
I don't
I thought
better.
he just said better rebounder.
I don't think he's as talented, but here's what I do think.
Oh,
I
we
think
don't get
he's.
Hunter
I
talented,
think he plays with more confidence. I think he's more aggressive,
Mhm.
and I think when you got confidence and you're aggressive, you play better, and he plays better. His 38 minutes tonight is just as good as DeAndre Hunter's 38 minutes, if not better. That's my point. And if you're telling me that DeAndre Hunter's better, then I want to see it because I'm not seeing it.
I'm with
You
you,
haven't
Mike.
seen
Hey, White Mike, guess what? I got a stat for that. DeAndre Hunter and JJ, the best perimeter defenders on this team right now.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
And Black Mike put down the liquor. I don't know what are you.
Hey, but to me, man, it's
I'm with
more
you,
about-
White
when
Mike.
look at-
Sadiq Bey playing way better than Hunter ass.
He's playing
when you
better.
look at
More.
Sadiq Bey
He's
and
playing
DeAndre
better.
Hunter, man, the thing that you're getting from Sadiq that you don't get from DeAndre Hunter is that consistency.
Mhm.
What we see with DeAndre Hunter a lot of times, he'll go through stages where you're like, dang, is he even on the court right now?
Mhm.
And you
I
know
mean,
what,
that's a fact.
RJ, let me add with you. What you think? Let me add this with you, and you tell me what you think. Sadiq Bey way more aggressive than Hunter is too.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, no
He
doubt,
just
man.
plays with a
Sadiq
constant-
Bey is definitely more
and he's
aggressive.
got
I'm gonna
confidence.
say this, man.
Mhm.
When you play in the NBA, man, aggressiveness is something that has to be had night in and night out. You can't
Right.
just turn it on and turn it off. It's something
Right.
that has to be consistent. And
Mhm.
and Matt, when we say aggressive, hell, DeAndre,
Ooh,
why don't you
finish
drive
a
to the
pull one on
basket
you,
more,
Matt.
man? Take some of that contact. I see Sadiq Bey doing that. And I think that's what White Mike is talking about, man. Sadiq Bey get in there, man. He'll battle with them trees, man, to get them layups and to get them shots up.
Yep.
DeAndre Hunter
Get
likes
offensive
to
rebound.
paint
Bro,
and
DeAndre
he'll
Hunter
take
would
a
have
step back and try to shoot
threw the
that
ball
jumper.
away.
Matt,
know,
what
it's
you
something
right
Matt?
there.
said about just
Hey,
being-
Matt,
being
what
a
you got to say to
roughneck
this
when you get
comment,
down
man?
in there, man.
What's with this comment right here, man? Finish to say you over here celebrating a C student, bro.
Hey,
That's ridiculous. Okay,
Hunter
if you
is
look-
Hunter
this
is a C
Hunter
student.
has increased. Hunter has
Oh,
increased his
Lord.
point total each season. He's
There you
increased
go.
his shooting numbers besides the 3-pointer each season. This is really his best season.
Matt,
Numbers-wise
you missed one.
in
Whoa,
his
whoa,
career.
Matt, you actually missed two.
he increased his turnovers. He increased his inconsistency.
How is
And
he
Matt-
inconsistent? How is he inconsistent
He's
since he got back from his injury in January? He's
Matt,
had 15 points
Matt,
a game
Matt, hold on.
and almost 50, 40, 80.
Matt, you know as good as I do, they're putting him at small forward and they're asking him to hit threes, and he cannot do it.
Mike, don't you say that.
He
If
can
I got
actually
to
do
hear
that.
Hunter is a fool one more time, I'm gonna run through a window.
He's out of Mike. I told you he's out of position.
I get it, but you can't. But Dre keeps shooting the three, and they keep putting him in position to shoot. He's wide open because they want him to shoot the three. When Sadiq Bey's out there shooting the three, they running at him.
And White Mike, if I can add to that, one of the things is with Hunter, man, and I think we can all agree on this, man. He's what I like to call a tweener. He's not really a three, but he's not really a four.
Exactly.
So he's kind of in that, just size-wise, he's in a complicated position. And that's kind of really up to the coach to really find the best way to utilize that type of ability. Because, I mean, there is a use for it. It's just that we're not really seeing that. He's not, in my opinion, I don't think he's a 3 or a 4. He's kind of like in the middle.
Mm-hmm. And so is John Collins a 4?
John Collins is a 4, but he's
more
not
of a 4 than he is anything else.
Hunter's bigger than John Collins physically, and he's the same height as John Collins.
Stop going to the numbers, man. Like, what does it look like out there?
Whoa. I got it right here.
But y'all only bringing up one bad game. He's like I said, if y'all looking at the
one bad game
since January. He's averaging 16 points a game.
I got you. I got
Sadiq Bey can do the same thing.
Let me tell you.
And his defense is off. Bay's defense is not good. We didn't get him for his defense.
But you know what he does? He's 100% hustle, and he's 100 miles an hour all the time. And
I'll give you that.
He
I'll
gives
give you
me
that.
energy.
But
I'll take that over the skill set any day.
I'll give you energy.
DeAndre Hunter's size, he should be playing like Jimmy Butler.
But
if DeAndre Hunter could give me Jimmy Butler,
Jimmy Butler,
I'm on it all day, man. DeAndre Hunter should be playing like Jimmy Butler, driving to the basket, getting to the line.
Because Butler's not that athletic like that.
That's my point. That's my whole point.
He got heart. He got energy.
Yeah, and see, that's my thing.
Everything runs through Bob, so it's totally.
Let me read.
Even when he was on like Chicago, even when he hasn't been the primary offensive focus, he was playing like that.
Let me read this to y'all.
Matt.
A great value, Joe Johnson.
Let me read this to y'all. DeAndre Hunter, I think it's the month of March. Okay, I'm gonna read to you this consistency. Okay, Matt, get ready. Okay, first game, 15 points, solid. Next game, 26. Next game, 20. Next game, 3, 0 for 9. The next game, 9. Okay, awful shooting. The next game, he goes for 24, then 21, then 20, then 9. Then 9, then 14, then 7, then 10. Like, what is like
what I'm
12.
saying? And it all averages out into 16. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you're able to get those.
And he's playing 38 minutes.
Too many minutes, too many shot attempts.
I have to look at the stats again. He has to be our best defender. I mean, maybe
he's not our best.
I'll give you that.
No, he's not our best defender. He's not.
Who's our best defender?
I think number 1, Onyeka is our best defender.
Yeah, I mean, I said him or Onyeka.
Trey Young, our best defender.
Yeah, I'll give it a Trey. Trey is up there too. You know,
Trey get more rebounds than DeAndre Hunter though.
Hey Matt, you were saying that he's a 4. So I'm saying, are you anticipating Quinn putting him at the 4?
I think so. If you look at a lot of his minutes, he starts at the 3, but a lot of his minutes come at the 4.
So you're saying he's going to be a 4 and somebody else going to be the 3 next year?
That's what I anticipate. Yeah.
I don't believe he'll do that.
Hey man,
that's what I anticipate.
I would tell you this though, man. If you're right about this dude, hey man, you on one, because I just don't see DeAndre being a good at the 4, man. I really don't. Like I said, I just see him as one of these guys that's in the middle, man. He's like, I hate to say it because he was drafted number 4 overall, but I kind of see him as a bench player almost to a certain degree.
A good rotation player.
I
Like
don't
a good
think
rotation player.
you can't, Matt.
Matt,
Let
you
me-
already said that he
Matt,
was supposed to be a star. So
Matt,
stars
tell
don't
me
start.
what you think. Tell me what you think of
Shouldn't
this thought I got. If you run Hunter at the 4, our big, he needs to be a dominant rebounder because Hunter is
He
that
doesn't
means
That's what
rebound.
I'm saying.
you're not
You
gonna
got to
get
have
no
other players
rebounders
to
from the
cover up some of those
from the 4
deficiencies. he had.
position. We don't know who gonna be the 3. Hopefully it ain't AJ, because I'm telling you right now, the dude right now he done turned into a bum overnight. Okay,
Yeah, that ain't
Damon, hold on, Damon. Have we not had enough soft 4s here?
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, when we had Al Horford at the 4, people say, "Hey,
I'm tired of having soft ass 4s.
I mean, so you gonna put Hunter there, who don't get no rebounds, who's not aggressive, okay? You have to have, you can't have a combo with the starting big then with him at the 4, because now we super duper small.
Yeah,
man.
Hey, I just pulled.
I say I'm off. That's why I'm all for gang and rebounding 1, and 2. I think Black Mike said it. You know what I'm saying? He said it better than I say it. Like, when you get to a certain age, at a certain point, you're good at what you're good at. And Hunter was an All-American as a power forward, shooting threes off catch and shoots. But it does. But I'm saying what you want. Hopefully, I mean, yes, you want players to get a little bit better, but especially if they're in the top 10, you want them to do what they did in college. You want it to just translate over to the league, like with Trae Young. We wanted him to score 28 and 10. We just wanted him to do that with the Hawks jersey on. So Hunter was, again, he was an All-American. He was National Defensive Player of the Year, ACC Defensive Player of the Year, MVP of the NCAA tournament at the 4. Now you're asking him to be a 3.
Playing against college 4s.
Matt, listen.
But that's who he's playing against now at the NBA level, the same age group.
Not necessarily. How many college 5s come in as pro 4s?
Matt, listen, okay. I understand your appreciation for Hunter and all American and all that. Listen, I got one for you, Kareem. This is gonna crush Matt's heart. I know it, but it's true, Matt. It maybe won't crush it because it's 50-50. Guess who has a better defensive rating on the team than DeAndre Hunter?
Who?
DeJounte Murray.
Well, no. I just looked up the top defenders on the Hawks. Trae Young is ahead of DeAndre Hunter in defensive rating.
Wow.
Number one is Clint by like half a point. Then it's a Congo.
Well, that would make sense.
Then it's JJ, right? And then you got. I mean, listen, it's right here. And
to what Bishop say all the time, the eye test doesn't fit the statistics because Trae Young, of course, is on the worst offensive player on the other team every game, and and Hunter's on the best offensive player the opposing team every game. So
no, he's on the best wing. He don't guard guards. He's on the best wing.
Listen,
he's not guarding.
Yeah, but that's normally the best player, though, Mike.
A lot of
the facts are what the facts are.
Like last game against Cleveland, he was on Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's not a wing.
Well, he wasn't on Donovan Mitchell the whole night.
Donovan Mitchell kind of
most of the game.
Wait a minute.
2 3s and 4s are basically wings.
Hold up. What's the difference? Because y'all gotta make this make sense. People in the chat too. Make this make sense to me. What's the difference between DeAndre Hunter getting cooked by Donovan Mitchell or any of these other guys, and if Trae Young get cooked by those? Like, what's the difference?
Because DeAndre Hunter, yes, he can guard 1 through 4 and switches.
No, he can't. But go ahead.
He can guard 1 through 4 and switches. But to ask him to guard a point guard the entire game is you ask him too much. I mean, you put him at a disadvantage. I already think you put him at a disadvantage having him guard threes all game long. He doesn't have the body.
He's supposed to be bigger.
He's
bigger.
I'm saying he don't have the fluidity. He don't have the fluidity to guard threes.
He's robotic. He's robotic.
Man, I'm looking at it right here, and this is the facts.
You don't need a lot of fluidity. Kyle Anderson plays the 3. His nickname is Slow Mo.
He's not guarding.
So you don't necessarily have to have.
He's not out there. He's
fluidity.
not out. Bishop. He's not out there guarding the other opposing team's best player every game.
Usually,
Hey, Nate has something to say to you, Matt. You know, Nate.
You got to play a certain number of games to qualify for that all defensive.
Well, he can't. He can't.
And that team might be overrated because Murray made that
here's the
team
deal,
and he ain't
man.
guarding nobody.
Dude was draft number 4.
I told you, RJ, you gotta dissociate that pick with Hunter. It's not
Okay.
It's not
All right. Let's throw the pick out there. He's a starter for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah.
RJ,
He has
forget the pick. He's the most inconsistent player on the team.
And that's what I was just getting ready to bring up. That's
drafted
exactly what I was
60th.
getting ready to say. DeAndre Hunter is just too inconsistent, man. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. One of the things that has really bothered, and I think White Mike can agree with this, man. We need more attitude.
Yes.
We need more attitude. You got 2 guys, I'm sorry. You got 2 guys, especially in John Collins and DeAndre Hunter. These guys are
right back.
There you go. They're soft.
They get bitch slapped and don't say nothing about it.
Exactly. And one thing you had brought up that was a good point. You were talking about the fact when DeAndre Hunter gets fouled, he doesn't say anything. He just runs back to the other side. Mm-hmm. Hey man, open mouths don't get fed. You need to let that ref know, dude is fouling me. Dude is hey, because let me tell you something. Trae Young show do it. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, I think Trae gets fouled every time he go to the freaking hole, man. Every time Trae get in the lane, he getting fouled.
I ain't gonna lie, that's why it tripped me out.
Sometimes, but not as much as they should. Trae be getting fouled every time he go in the lane. But sticking with DeAndre Hunter, man.
Thank you, Nate the Great.
What'd he say? John Collins. Boy, okay.
Listen, man. Hey, I'm no John Collins supporter, and I'm no DeAndre Hunter supporter, but I do feel like there's an attitude problem with those 2 guys. Not in a negative way, but we need somebody to really bring some heat, man. Those 2 dudes, man, they soft as toilet tissue, man.
But let me tell you something, RJ.
I can deal with inconsistent talent. What I can't deal with is inconsistent effort.
Yeah.
And that's what he does. He gives inconsistent effort. Right. Sadiq Bey goes 100 all the time.
And I can respect what I want.
Even though he might not be as talented as Hunter.
That's right.
He gives that effort and
that's what I'm saying.
Let me tell y'all what's gonna be the problem now. Now we didn't already gave Hunter $100 million extension.
So which is well worth it, bro. That's cool.
Well worth
what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Get off his
well, that's and this is where I was telling Matt. If Matt really believes what he says, then Quinn's going to make a major change in this offseason. He's either going to put him at the 4 or he's going to ship him off. Because putting him at small forward to me is a no-go.
For who?
Mike. He's out, at the 3, he's out of position.
I said he's either Quinn's either going to put Hunter at the 4 or he's going to move him.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. As a general manager, I'm gonna listen to offers.
I'm shopping.
I'm gonna listen. Don't mean I'll do it, but I'm definitely gonna listen because let's be honest, family. No matter who we put where, we get the same results.
Right.
I mean,
well, Matt, I will agree with you on one point though. John Collins definitely does need to be moved, man. I don't think.
Oh yeah.
Well, the problem is
he's not gonna.
RJ, he's not gonna be moved, bro.
Man,
I'll take back some 2nd-round picks.
No, that's what you take,
bro.
Turn off, bro.
I done seen John Wall move twice. I done seen Russell Westbrook contract move. He can be moved.
Because those teams wanted them teams was willing to take those L's. And guess what? When those players got moved, when Wall gets moved, a pick go with it.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to attach a King's pick to Collins, but you could get off of him. They're about to trade him at the deadline to Houston.
No, they wasn't.
Yes, they was.
Why they didn't do it? Why they didn't do it, man?
The time had expired.
Why they didn't do it? The same time when Slink had a trade for Collins for a first and Harrison Barnes. Why it didn't get done?
Well, that was different. They didn't feel like that was good enough value, but that's before the season started. Because you got to remember that last year, Collins was still like 16 a game.
When y'all talk about trading Collins, you got to think of it you put yourself as the other team, and then you look at this production. Compare, I think Collins is owed 3 years. After this year, he's owed 3 at what 75 million total. Now, as you the general manager of another team, it's Collins worth trading for, considering you got to get the money, you got to get the money to come close. So you got to give up something that's gonna get around 20.
Remember, Utah was going to trade for him. They just the Hawks just didn't do it because they didn't want to attach that pick. But you're gonna have to
exactly, Matt. That's what I just said. They
but I'm
don't
saying you're gonna have to do that.
They don't want to give it up, man. Because listen, personally, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. If I got to give up a pick to get rid of Collins, I'm not trading because I don't know if Murray's staying. I don't know if Murray's staying. Okay, so I'm gonna give up a pick.
You want to keep the asset?
Yeah, I'm keeping my asset. I don't know what Murray's gonna do.
It's the Kings pick,
huh?
It's the Kings pick,
man. But it's
Listen
still
to
an
what
asset.
I'm saying. I've already given up a total of 3 picks to get DeJounte Murray. Right, unprotected
Exactly.
and a pick swap. In my head, I'm like, how can I keep myself covered just in case this guy leave? He is an unrestricted free agent. There's nothing saying he gonna stay. So I'm not gonna move Collins and give up a pick, an asset, when I could have kept that just in case if this dude leave, I can at least say, you know what, I got this pick, I got 2 picks this year. Maybe I can find something.
Right.
I gotta cut my losses and hope
they're not gonna do it. They should have been. If they was worried about cutting their losses, they would already done it, man.
Cut my losses
and they probably got a little more incentive to do it after this.
I think Landry's a little bit. I think Landry is willing to be a little bit more risky.
Landry been here, dog. Let's not play.
But I'm talking about where he can make.
Why he didn't trade? Let me tell you something, man. Somebody answer me.
You think Travis would have got Bay for 5 second-round picks? I don't think.
You
so.
say what?
You think Travis would have traded 5 second-round picks for Bay? I don't think.
I wouldn't have done it neither.
Hey, listen, man.
So I think Landry is more willing to do.
If I was the GM, I would not trade it for Sadiq Bey. Because why? Because offense is not why we're losing games. Even though we're terrible at the 3, that's not why we lose. We lose games because we can't play. We can't defend.
But
we're giving up 125, 130. Bey does not fall that. We won tonight. You won tonight with Sadiq Bey, right? Having a good game. But guess what? How many points we just gave up? We tricked off another 4 double-digit lead from the 3rd. Come on, man. Everything.
But remember, that's the problem in the second half of the year. The first half.
How much did we give up to Brooklyn the other night, Matt? How many points they score in that 3rd quarter?
But I'm saying when we traded for Bay, our problem was offense. We were like 20.
No, our problem has always been defense. We've been a terrible defensive team, except for the first month. When remember our first 7 games was against losing ass teams.
Mm-hmm.
That's why our defense looks so good because we played a bunch of cellar dwellers at the beginning of the season. But our defense is the main problem. It's been the main problem. It ain't been the coach. It's the players cannot defend. So I would have never traded. I would have never traded for Sadiq Bey because he's a terrible defender.
And let me ask y'all this though, man. What is it with the 3rd quarter where these young guys just cannot figure it out, bro? Like they would be up, and it's almost like they get comfortable.
Yeah,
they say, "Hey, man, we got it."
They get sloppy. They get sloppy.
And what's the word? What's the word? They can't stay focused. And I used to say that. I used to say that up here all the time.
It's just
we never play 48 minutes of basketball.
Never, man. I don't know.
Never.
Man, listen. If we can survive the 3rd quarter, more than likely we can win the game.
Right.
Because if a team blows us by in the 3rd quarter, we're probably losing that game, man. It's just something about that 3rd quarter. The Hawks.
I've been saying it all year, dog. 3rd quarter, we trick off the game in the 3rd, but it never fails.
Right. And
look at the San Antonio game. We was up 24 at half.
And here's another. And you know what I've noticed in the 3rd quarter, man? That's when a lot of our players take the worst shots in the 3rd quarter. Have y'all noticed that? In the 3rd quarter, we take the worst shots at the worst time.
I bet if you pull up Trey Sharp from the 3rd quarter, I bet it's horrible.
Oh my God.
Oh no,
I'm
I know it
talking
is.
about logos.
So is
Look at Matt.
DJ.
Matt know I'm right. Matt
DJ
know I'm
joint
right.
is
He only
horrible.
got nothing to say
Everybody.
now.
Yeah,
Listen
hey,
to
and I'm gonna give you
Bogey.
that too, Bishop, because DJ does that a lot too. He'll get down
Yeah.
in the third quarter. He
That's what I'm
starts
saying.
putting
It's the
ice
whole
ball.
team. It's the
And
whole
the fourth
team.
quarter too. Some of the spin-around shots he take, I'm like, what the hell
Right.
is he doing?
You know,
Especially
and I
tonight.
can't disagree with that, man. But dude, like I said earlier, man, I truly believe, man, Quinn Snyder got his work cut out with these.
Let me tell you
dudes,
something,
man.
RJ. Quinn Snyder is a freaking fool taking his job.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't say that.
Because at best, if I was him, I wouldn't have touched his job until the offseason.
Yeah,
I don't want to
He had,
be involved
he
with
had the
none
choice.
of
He
this.
had the leverage. He had all the leverage.
Yeah,
to not
I'm not
take the job.
touching none of this.
I think he took
I
this job
heard-
as a favor to Kyle Korver because him and Kyle Korver are like real
Mhm.
tight. I
Yeah.
think he really took
and they
the job
paid
as a favor to Kyle
and they
Korver,
giving them
man.
$9 million a year. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I
That'd be
heard.
That helps.
I heard he turned down the Boston job. You know, before Boston gave the final tag to Missoula.
Mm.
You know.
Well, I'm sure he's got more player personnel power
I
over
bet,
here.
yeah, I bet,
Oh,
I bet,
yeah.
hey,
Oh,
White Mike, I bet he regretting that decision.
Hey,
Well, he can't regret it until he actually, you know what I'm saying,
Well,
get in with
Hey,
his
he
full
could've been
team and all
I
that
got
stuff.
I got a
He could have
question.
been coaching up a team. What's Boston record now? They got 50 wins yet?
Yeah.
yeah,
He
they
could
got
have been on a 50
Oh, yeah.
win team. Right now, he on a team that don't even listen to him. He be wasting all his energy, all his time. Listen, everybody used to laugh at Nate
He's
McMillan.
gonna be burnt out
Hey,
by then.
People used to laugh at Nate, right? Because he used to stand there with his arms folded. I see why now. Quinn walk up and down the court, hooping and hollering, and they don't even listen to him.
they hard headed, man.
Yeah.
They
He's gonna be
just
burnt out by
hard-headed,
the end of the
man.
year.
It's the same. It's the same result.
Right.
Hey,
He be hooping and hollering, and we still be tricking off game.
Hey, if people was saying that Quinn looked bad and like he was on drugs before,
Hey, man, don't do that.
Bro,
gonna
I
be
would
extra
love,
Adderall
I
after
would
this-
love, I would
after this
love
year.
to hear like his real thoughts. I bet he'd be like, "Man, I done fucked up, man." He probably go home to his wife, be like, "Baby, I fucked up."
Hey, man, that $8 million keep you sane though. That
Right.
$8 million
I'm about to say
Hey,
that can buy
only-
that can buy
hey,
him
only
all the
for-
drugs he
Only
needs.
for a little bit, bro. Only for a
Hey.
little.
I
bit.
didn't say he was
What's
on
good?
drugs. I said people be saying he was on
We
drugs.
got,
and saying he looked
we
bad.
got,
No,
since
that was
Black
John
Mike up
that
here
was
now, we
saying
gotta
that,
say,
man.
got Black Mike up in here, aka Arch Alien in the
sir.
building. What's good, my guy?
Yo, what up, man?
Mm.
I just wanted to jump on for a minute, man, before it got out of here though, to touch on a couple things y'all was talking about and stuff like that, man. Found interesting. To bring up the Bay thing, man. Bay is better than DeAndre. Just point
Thank
blank,
you.
period, man.
Thank
I'll
you.
stop all the sugarcoating and everything like that,
Matt,
man.
let
Bay,
that rock.
Put Matt off the
man,
screen, Mike.
See, White
Hey,
Mike, and Black
Matt
Mike
can
about
run
on
that
the same page.
Matt went off
But-
screen
but
on that one. Mike Messi, I can't take this no more.
Matt can go off the screen. When we first got Bay, I talked to Matt about this stuff and everything like that. I mean, I was saying my ideal situation would be, yeah, Bay and Dre, you go into training camp and camp and stuff like that, you make them compete. And I feel like, Bay will come out on top with that. If Bay was like an average defender or not looked at as like such a bad defender, it'd be
Horrible.
nothing to talk about. It would be
Mhm.
again,
Right.
if it wasn't
Matt,
a quote
what
unquote
happened?
horrible defender, it would be nothing to talk about. But at the same time, DeAndre is not setting himself apart defensively for me to even like feel like I'm losing a lot from playing him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've always said I've been a fan of Bay from afar. You know what I'm saying? When he was there, I just kind of like his game, stuff like that. Something else that's crucial that I think some might be overlooking with Bay. Bay is literally the second best person on our team when it comes to drawing fouls and getting to that free throw line. I mean,
Good point.
I don't know if anybody. Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like DeAndre, we don't get that from him. He's not gonna get to the line. He's not gonna just again, y'all touched on. He's not gonna catch that thing and just shoot it and go. Bay is a better driver to the basket than DeAndre is. DeAndre just lose that hole or whatever. Bay at times when Bay does look like he's about to turn it over, he normally gets a foul call at that time. So it's like I live with his times of showing fumbling or something like that when he's trying to do a euro or whatever, but he end up getting because when you look at Bay too, and he's they all relatively young. Bay has some girth to him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not he's not weak. He's probably our toughest and strongest player, in my opinion, on the team, especially when driving to the basket or whatever. Like, we'll be able to kind of take on the contact and get to the
What
rim
about
and
Vic,
stuff like
Mike?
that. Or
Come
lay the
on.
ball up.
Talk about his effort, Mike.
Oh, I mean, his effort is definitely there. I mean, if you put Sadiq Bey mental into Kevin Herter, heck, Kevin Herter still be here most likely. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have wanted out of Kev too. Shoot that thing, dog. They don't care, and that's what I was saying too. I always say this as well. Outside of like the type of people you got to put around Trey, outside of like actually having lift, and we talked about all that stuff, you got to put guys around Trey who don't give a two, whatever you want to call it, bro. Like, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's the types you have to put around Trey.
Yeah.
Bogey don't care. Sadiq don't care. In the past, Gallo didn't care or whatever. What I mean by don't care, meaning like you ain't just deferring to Trey. You get that ball, you ain't thinking nothing about it. You gonna shoot that thing. You gonna do you. You gonna, you know what I'm saying? You gonna play your game and stuff like that. And I think that helps us a lot. You know what I'm saying, with Sadiq or whatever. But like I said, man, I like Sadiq a lot, man. I really do. I really do like him a lot. And you probably another thing too. Yeah, Matt, you
Mike,
sitting
let me
on the
ask you
fact,
this,
and it's
Mike.
like it's
Mike, let me ask
frustrating.
you this. Mike, let me ask you this before you move on to your next topic. So
It's
you
still
like
Drake, but yeah.
Hey, so in the off season, would you look into moving Hunter?
Yes.
But that's what I was gonna say.
Hold on. Two-part
Yeah.
question. Two-part question.
Okay.
Would
Okay.
you look into moving Hunter, and do you think Bay is a starter?
Do I think he's a star or a starter?
A starter.
A starter? I think he could be a starter. I think he could be a starter. You know what I'm saying? You might have to. Yeah, you'll definitely have to get another player in for JC, if that makes sense. A different style player, like how Matt wants. He wants Dre to go to, like, it's mind-boggling to me or whatever. It's like, okay, we a fourth pick for Dre. He's nothing special necessarily offensive. At least he's not consistent there. And then you add the fact that he's not necessarily a great defender. Then he can't guard the 1 and 2. Like honestly, we would need him to be, because I look around the league at similar type players and they can do it. The reason that Dre can't do it is because it's fluidity. So Vanderbilt in Minnesota is a longer player and way more fluid. Like, we see all the time players that we in a sense want from Dre guarding Trey the entire game. The entire game. We can't do that with Dre. We can't go put Dre onto the opposing point guard that cross matchup and say Dre play them the entire game, the way we constantly see guys play Trey. And like that's why I was like, I'm sorry, I can't keep defending Dre, bro. I was like, I'm okay with moving on.
Green on Trey Young today.
Hey, Mike, let me throw this out there though, man. So you move Sadiq to Hunter's spot, right? Like you said, you gotta have to move on from John Collins though. If you do that, who would be out there in free agency the Hawks could go get to really fill in that 4th spot? Because it would definitely have to be somebody that's really not concerned with scoring the ball.
Nah, they're gonna have to be definitely a top defender. I can name the attribute.
Robert Williams.
I would say I have to go out and find one. I would say I'm about to say y'all can pitch out the names or whatever, but they'll definitely have to be a top defender. And it's still in today's NBA and our style of play or whatever, they need to be able to knock down the 3 as well. Just need to be able to catch and shoot, even if that's just the corner or whatever. But they got to be a top defender and then be able to just catch and shoot at a decent clip or whatever, because you know we need to be able to have the paint and space and everything for Trey to work and everything like that. He has to
basically
kick it
somebody
out
like a what's that bald head dude that was killing us when he was on my PJ Tucker when we played.
Something like that. I was gonna say like a Dorian Finney-Smith or something like that.
I like Dorian Finney-Smith.
He might be a free
I would like
agent.
longer. For me, well, Vanderbilt can't shoot or whatever. Herb Jones might be getting it, but Herb really a shooting guard. He's not no power forward. He's shooting guard, small forward.
Hey, what about Lou Dort?
He a free agent?
He more of a guard. Yeah,
He's not no four.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Lou
I
Dort
mean,
like a guard.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to Lou Dort. I like I like his game and like his what he brings to the table. But you know,
for
we
a
just
wing
talking
defender.
if you was to start Bait, you definitely got to get a defending forward though. Like I mean, Matt. I guess it ain't gonna work no matter what. Anyway, but you just sold on Drake, bro. I mean, I get it, man. I guess that we know that.
Hold on, wait, Eminem. Hold on, wait, Eminem. Hold on, wait. Let me ask Eminem.
Eminem, Mike and Mike.
Okay, hold on, wait, y'all. So let me bring up the standings here, okay? So in Milwaukee, I got Brook Lopez and I got DeAndre Hunter. I'm sorry, I'm taking DeAndre Hunter. Boston, I got take at the four. I'm taking Brook. If I'm matching up Brook Lopez or DeAndre Hunter today, April 4. Okay, fine.
I don't know where you're going.
So all right, fine. Boston and Boston got Tatum. So Milwaukee and Boston is out. So let me go to the third seed, Philadelphia. I got PJ Tucker. I got DeAndre Hunter.
Matt, come on. Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris or DeAndre Hunter.
But you got a rim protector.
Huh?
Right.
But
I'm saying the player. I'm bringing up the player for player.
Well, it depends on his fit. You just you trying to compare. It depends on the fit.
Cherry picking, man. What kind of pie you cooking, man?
No. I'm saying if I'm at, but I'm saying so y'all saying there's other players that's better. I'm going to all the teams
go
that's
ahead.
ahead of the Hawks.
I know that, Tobias.
DeAndre
You asked the
Hunter
question,
is better
Tobias.
than all those fours outside of Boston.
No, he's not. He's not better than Tobias Harris, but
So he's better than Evan Mobley. He's better than Evan Mobley.
They couldn't get.
Hell no.
He's not better than Evan Mobley.
He is not better than Evan Mobley.
Is he better than Evan Mobley?
He's not better than Julius Randle.
Hell no.
He's not better than Julius Randle.
I'll give you Julius Randle, but he is better than Mobley. He is better.
You out of your mind.
What?
Come on, man.
Matt,
Come on, bro.
Matt, you ain't never been so obviously biased, bro. Good gracious. Seriously.
And don't bring me that 16 and
Hey, you
and
know how you
the
know
stats.
Matt? Hey, this is how you know Matt bullshit. When analysts don't support him, he know Matt. Man,
let me tell you something. I would send. I would send DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, and a #1 pick for Evan Mobley.
All right, I'm about to pull up.
You
the next 5.
DeAndre Hunter is better than Evan Mobley, Matt.
Matt stuck, bro.
I'm saying Evan Mobley today. What we asked DeAndre Hunter to do, he's better than.
There you go.
Evan Mobley.
He don't do it.
Matt, you the one who asked Dre to be a role player. None of the rest of us do that. We ask him to be better. He's not, bro. For some reason, you cool with that, bro. I don't get it. You cool with this #4 pick that we traded up for to be some sorry behind role player that can't even guard his position, really.
Hey, Mike, let me answer.
Hey, what about Pascal?
Let me answer that for you, Mike. I'm gonna answer that for you in my Matt. Let me put my Matt hat on. Listen,
I can't
Mike,
believe you
we
said that. I really can't.
We drafted, Dre Hunter to do specific things. We didn't draft him. We didn't trade up to #4 overall to get a player that can do some shit. We traded up because we want this guy to do 2 or 3 things. Am I right, Matt?
That's what he said, bro.
Am I right, Matt?
It's not that simplistic, but sure.
That's what you said.
No. I'm saying we got Hunter. Hold on, wait, and analyst, this is the man, right? This is the holy grail of drafting Travis. Travis said out of his own mouth he got him to be. He brought up role players when he compared him to who he sees in the league. He compared him to star role players.
So Michael Finley.
He ain't never said he was a 4.
He played the 4 in college.
That wasn't division, Matt. That wasn't the division was to have Trey, Cam, Hunter, JC, and whoever at center. I think
JC wasn't a part of no vision. He been trying to trade John Collins since his second year, the end of his second year.
Hey man,
you told me that. You told me Travis was trying to
ask you another question. He asked you Dre or Pascal. Siakam.
Of course, Pascal Siakam.
Okay, but that's another Shoot, forget that. Forget that. We'll stay on the Raptors. Pascal, OG, and Scotty Barnes. Dre over any of those three? Over any of those three?
Yes. The latter two, yes.
Over who?
OG and Scotty Barnes.
Over OG and Scotty? Seriously?
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Come on, y'all. When y'all talk about Scotty Barnes, y'all bringing up potential because y'all not talking about right now.
You still bringing up potential with Dre,
bro? Exactly. I'm talking about right now and potential. Right now and ceiling.
DeAndre Hunter's giving you 16 a game, and he's in the wrong position. So
put Scotty on his team. I bet you he more consistent and he do more than Dre.
Here's what I think.
I'm pretty sure.
Matt, they're gonna make you so mad because they're gonna start off next year and Dre gonna be right there at that number 3 spot.
Matt, hold up. No, hold up. I didn't hear Hunter's better than all. Matt, when Hunter comes back, this dude better give me 30 and 10. 30 and 10 on efficient shooting.
That's not the role we asked him to play.
No. I want 30 and 10.
Well, he can't, analyst. You can't get 30 and 10 because Trey gonna take 25 shots and give you 8.
I don't care.
Trey gonna be 8 for 25 when he should be giving them shots.
I better see. Somehow
because White Mike when Nate last. I want to say Nate like the last week he coached after we got Bay. When they asked Landry about the lineups, he said he wanted to see Bay at the 3 and Hunter at the 4. Lineups with them in together. With playing together with him at the 3, him at the 4. And he wanted to see how that looked going forward.
Hey, who better, Matt? Who better, Matt? JJ or Dre?
Dre right now. Now I'm not 5 years from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now. That's probably a different discussion.
Man, I'm telling you, Matt,
next season, JJ better. Fuck that. My bad. Go ahead.
Seeing something in Dre, I ain't seeing.
White Mike, he's giving you 6. I'm looking at if I go pull up a power.
I know what you fixing to say. Tell me he's giving me 100% effort.
I mean, to me, the fact that he's willing to guard the other team's best player every single night and never complains about it, to me, that's effort.
Bro, how you gonna complain?
Are you
stopping it? Say that too, bitch. How you gonna complain? What are you gonna complain about?
Asked to actually try to stand in front of a person, like, come on, bro.
He can say,
here's the problem. You can't move Capella like you talking about moving Capella and putting Hunter at the 4.
Why?
Because you got Hunter and Okongwu playing the 4-5.
What's wrong with that?
So you want us to be super small?
That's what I'm saying, bro. We gotta have rebounding and rim protection somewhere.
Matt said, "Play be small and run."
Of course, you have bigs behind them. You can have 6'9", 6'10", 7 dudes behind them. But you need with Trey Young, you can. It's a reason Trey Young been in the league for 6 years, and we've never put. Y'all talk about we got to have a post player, a back to the basket. We've never had that in his career.
Gallo did that.
I mean, Gallo played in spot minutes. He did not play a majority of his minutes next to Trey. Like even on the bench last year, he didn't play.
Well, I mean, but your solution still doesn't give him that. Okongwu can't play with his back to the basket.
No. I'm saying we don't have a back to the basket player because that don't fit next to Trey. He needs the floor spread.
Nobody's saying that. We just talking about rim protection and rebounding.
Matt,
but Okongwu gives you that. Okongwu had 2 or 3 blocks tonight.
Matt, with Hunter at the 4, we may give up 80 or 90 defensive rebounds a game, and he's gonna be standing there looking DeAndre
Hunter has to rebound better.
No, he's a terrible rebounder.
Everybody will tell you that. But the Cleveland game, who was he guarding? Donovan Mitchell? If he guarded Donovan Mitchell 25 feet away from the rim, how is he supposed to get a rebound?
Hey, I got to end the stream, guys. I got 20 seconds. Hey, thanks for everybody tapping in. I'm going to drop the link. We're going to still be chopping it up after the show offline. If y'all want to tap in, come tap in.